punt on Osceola's first possession of the game, but Buddha was unable to come away with that punt and dropped it over there at about the 23-yard line where Osceola was able to recover and scored on the next play courtesy of a touchdown pass to Tyler Bell from M.J. Washington. Number 19, Jeremiah McGowan, set to kick off for the Noles. Your score is 6-0. Osceola on top. They just scored. There's a kick. A little short kick. It's going to be down at the 38-yard line. That's Jaden Ralph. Calls for the fair catch. So great field position for the Colts here.
Yes, we just got it back going.
So with 5:39, Rivercrest takes over. 1st and 10, their second possession of the game. And quarterback Jaden Ralph and Lex Latham and that big offensive line steps back onto the field. They were forced to punt their first time with the football.
We do apologize.
Lex is going to take the handoff. He's going to find an opening there in the middle of that line and takes it out to the 47-yard line.
Man.
Oh, and there's going to be a flag right there.
Wow.
On number 51, Diesel Freeman, with the extracurricular activity after that. And that'll be another penalty coming out. So this could be marked up about 30 yards if both of these penalties are against the Seminoles.
They're going to
It's going
offset
to
them.
end up being offsetting.
Yeah.
That's why you got to just
go to
be
your
quiet
side
and go play ball.
Just go to your side, and we could have got 15 out of that. It's
Yep.
going to end up marking each other back.
It is going to be should be an 8-yard gain regardless.
And Freeman goes off the field. I'm sure Coach Hooks will have something to say to him about that. You can't have those kind of penalties in a game like this.
Well, it definitely wasn't.
So both penalties were against Osceola.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I thought they were. And that's going to mark that thing up. Should be 30 yards.
It should be.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 28-yard line. Correction, 23-yard line. And so
About 30 yards.
that could benefit.
Yeah.
That's a big benefit for the Colts there.
Yeah.
On really just,
Kind of a disjointed start tonight,
Yeah.
guys. We apologize for the technical difficulty. Got a lot of live stream here tonight, 3 different teams, and we're having trouble pulling the right amount of internet. But hang in there with us, guys.
Lex going to get the carry again. Another hole for him up the middle as he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on that one.
Tackle by M.J. Washington, and also number 11, Garrison Cook, in on that tackle.
I got a feeling you're going to see a lot of Lex tonight on the ground.
Yeah.
This Seminoles team has some speed. You know, they're going to have some folks out there. Cash over there on Buddha is probably the nobody's been able to guard Buddha all season long, and Cash can jump up a little bit. He might, cause some problems over there for Buddha. This time Lex starts right, cuts it back to the middle. He's going to have the first down and take it inside the 10-yard line. And the super sophomore, Lex Latham, picks up another Colt first down.
Brought down there by Tyler Bell. Also number 8, Adrian Fultz, was in on that tackle. But what a great run there by Lex Latham.
Well, their defensive player did everything you want him to do. He broke down to make the play, and Lex cut and said, that makes no difference to me.
Yeah. Man, what a play. Nice job, Lex. Oh, Lightning.
Yeah, we really apologize about the internet. We have no control over it, so we just hope it keeps working.
And
It's
there's
gonna be
another
on us
flag
again.
before the snap.
It's going to call it on us, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Man,
It'll be 5 yards back.
Against the Colts.
this was one thing Coach Harden talked about this week. He said we got to clean up pre-snap penalties.
Yeah.
And so far, we just haven't.
Tough start for the Colts with that fumble earlier. You might not have seen it. There was a punt, and we fumbled the ball. They recovered it deep in their own our territory. They were able to throw a ball into the end zone for the touchdown. That's the only score so far. We've got 3:50 left, clock running here in the first quarter.
This time it's going to be Buda with the carry, and he's going to be tripped up at about the 15-yard line. So Corey Bonner back there.
Yep.
Was able to take out his knees, and
it was a nice tackle.
Was a good open field tackle.
So 3:30 and counting here. Second down.
I don't know if we've been shut out in the first quarter this year, so hopefully we can get in that end zone here in just the next 3 minutes and get this thing knotted up.
Second and goal from the 15.
It's a crisp air tonight. I tell you, it's feeling like fall tonight. Feels like football weather as we go toward the end of the season here.
Ralph rolls right, throws back to the middle.
There it is.
And there's a touchdown for the Colts. As there's a flag coming out.
I'm afraid they're going to get
after that
Buda for dancing in the end zone, but I kind of want to dance too. But they're going to get him, I think. Flag come from way over on that other side.
It was way after the touchdown.
After the touchdown.
Yeah. Man, we got fireworks tonight. We got a fire truck here with the sirens going off, and big game tonight for the Colts and the Osceola Seminoles.
So unsportsmanlike conduct against the Colts. That's going
to be on the kickoff. So we'll get to kick 15 yards further back. We're going to see what we're going to do here. We talked about this earlier. Will we kick the ball or will we go for the two? We went for two a lot last week because Walnut Ridge was making their 2-point conversions. So it looks like we're going to kick this one tonight, Coach.
Hunter Ellis.
Mr. Ellis. Man, he had a big catch last week, too, in the game.
He sure did.
He's multifaceted here. Going to kick us an extra point here and get the lead for the Colts.
Snap, hold, kick, and
get up there. I think it's wide.
No good to the right. Yeah. So both kickers having trouble on these first two touchdowns for both teams, and we're tied at 6 with 3:01 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah,
good answer going down and scoring. Helped out by two 15-yard penalties by the Seminoles. It was just really no reason for it. I mean, Lex had an 8-yard run, and then it was 30 yards in penalties on one play.
And the whistle was blown several times, so you got to just let go.
Yeah.
But man, good crowd gathered in. Osceola's still filing in over there, and our bleachers are pretty full tonight. I'm really glad to see our guys out tonight, our fans, and here for this big game. And we just got 2 more regular season games after tonight. So, man, this season has just flown by. We'll be Manila here for Halloween next week, and then we'll travel to Piggott to end the regular season. And things are kind of shaping up well for the Colts as far as postseason.
Yeah.
Playoffs and all that. We'll kind of see how tonight plays along here, but it's looking a lot better for the Colts for sure.
And regardless of what happens in this one, the standings will not be affected much in the 3A3. The Colts still have they'll have the 1 seed.
We have all the tiebreakers.
And have all the tiebreakers, and that's going to be fair caught by number 8. That's
Atrion
Fultz. Yeah.
And Seminoles will start there on. Right there around the 50-yard line. So 46. Good field position.
Looks like a few scores. Harrisburg up on Hoxie 8-0. Walnut Ridge up on Newport 8-0. Southside beating Gosnell right now 7-0. We appreciate it, Doug, for
that's a big game tonight. That Gosnell Southside game. I'd rather be here, but I'd like to see that game too. That's going to be a good one.
So with 3:01 left to go in the first, the Seminoles
let's go defense.
Take over again.
Let's get a stop.
Again, MJ Washington, number 0, is your quarterback.
They got a lot of weapons out there, man.
They're going 3 wide out there. They're going to go
deep.
Looking
to pass. Here comes a blitz.
Oh, he walked right by
and he's able to get out of that.
Well, and
we got 1-on-1 right here. He jumps over.
You can't hurdle a
the
player.
Defender, and that's going to come back as he jumps over Jaybird, and the penalty.
Arkansas high school football, unless the player is on the ground already, you can't hurdle the player.
It looks good.
It does, man. I'd put it on my highlight anyway.
It's not acceptable in high school football in Arkansas.
That's right.
You can see the kind of athlete he is, though, man. That didn't seem like anything to him, but he will he will catch the penalty there, and it's going to go back.
Well, we had a little pressure, and what we saw was our defensive tackle go to the inside, and we had no containment on the outside at that point.
Yeah.
You got to flush everything back up the middle where you got more guys.
We had a good
that was
rush
number
there.
16. That was Lathan Bolden that was in on that blitz,
We had a
he's
good
coming in hot.
We had a good blitz there, and he just kind of sidestepped him, and they're going to call that unsportsmanlike on that hurdle there. You're not, like Danny said, you're not allowed to hurdle in high school unless they're on the ground. And so
it's a player safety thing.
And that's a 15-yard penalty, so we're basically going.
Looks like they picked up
1 yard.
That's right.
It's going to be first down, though. They did pick up the first down, but after the 15-yard penalty, it's going to be 1st and 9, which you don't see very much in football.
That's the struggle from high school to college to pro. The rules are so different, and it's hard to know sometimes. We're still trying to get clarification on the tush push, aren't we, in high school?
Yeah, it's definitely not legal.
2:30 and counting here in the first. We're tied at 6 at the Teds. Tyler Bell in motion.
It was legal at Hoxie, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. There's another flag.
There's
I think, I don't know, our coaches are clapping. We'll see what happens. That flag come from the backfield, though. That's kind
delay of game is what that is.
All right.
Hey, that
helps.
So
that's another penalty against the Seminoles.
2:19 left to go here in the first quarter. We're all tied up 6-6 in the big rivalry showdown here. You used to call this Cotton Classic years ago. We used to play for a trophy, I think.
There's
a trophy
behind us. Yeah, it's right here behind us.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Press box.
The trophy is here in the building right
Somebody
here
just
with
brought
us.
it up, yeah.
Cool.
So,
we're warming it up.
Washington looks to his left, passes to his left. There's a receiver out
catch.
there,
Man,
and he's going to be driven out of bounds by Jay Bird at the 50-yard line. So.
Great coverage over there by Jay Bird, and but a decent pickup, but not a first down.
Well, you could see the arm of M.J. Washington when he decided to make that pass. Man, it got out quick.
2nd down and 6, looks like, for the Seminoles. 2:13 left to go in the first.
Yeah, and they just moved him to that quarterback position last week, and you can just see he throws a good ball.
He
throws a good ball.
And he's a dangerous runner.
Let's stop him, defense.
There's a snap. Handoff this time.
It's Kamaje Poole.
And Poole's going to pick up 4 or 5 yards on that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Seminoles.
It's like Lathan Bolden was over there, doesn't it? On the stop.
Kendrick Brooks and
Luke Barnett.
And Luke Barnett
Yeah.
in there.
All right.
They get to the line of scrimmage. Getting ready to snap this
They're going to go hurry up.
Whoa. We got a little.
Man. Yeah. We're going to give them a first down by jumping off sides.
We had several folks jumping on that.
We already know that play. We've used it so much through the years, that free 5. But here and over on the northwest side of the state, it's pouring down rain and cold, he said over there. So he said, you better be glad we're over here. That was Paul Hilliard.
We don't want that.
Good to hear Good to hear from our old buddy, old Paul.
1:39 and counting here in the first.
Got a double stack on that that left side there from the quarterback perspective.
There's 5 on the play clock. See if they get this off. 2, 1, and they did. Again, there's a pass over here to the right side, and Jay Bird with great coverage on Sakori Bonner at about the 10-yard line.
Jay Bird was with him step by step, and ball just a little overthrown, but Jay Bird was right there, and there was no place to put it. So great coverage there by the Colts.
1:14 remaining in the first quarter. We're tied at 6.
You know, after not playing last year, Jay Bird's done a really good job. They didn't really know what they were going to have out of him at the beginning of the year. They knew he was athletic.
Yeah.
You saw him in the second half of that Gosnell game start to make some plays, and really he's made plays all year.
He sure has. He's played a good corner.
So 2nd and 10 now for Osceola. The ball is at the Rivercrest 41-yard line. There's a snap. Washington's going to keep it this time. He starts to the right, cuts back to the middle, and he's met there by a couple of Colts. Number 0, Ashton Harris, tripped him up.
And Jamison Johnson, who's been hurt the last 2 weeks. He did get up limping just then.
Right now.
I was going to say 52. It's good to see Jamison back in the lineup. He's been out 2 or 3 weeks. He got hurt the same night Jaden did.
Yep.
And it is good to have him back in the lineup for sure.
So we're clock's running. We're at 40 seconds left in the first quarter. The ball is at the 36-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5 for Osceola. 10 on the play clock. Washington takes the snap. He's going to keep it after a fake handoff.
Yeah.
And he's going to pick up the first down.
He turned one way to hand it off, and the running back was on the other side.
He got a player down. His helmet was knocked off.
That's Jamison Johnson.
Yeah, Jamison's going to come off limping, and that's not good, man. He's been nursing that ankle, that knee, I think, and he just went down in a heap over there, and he's going to limp off the field. So hopefully they can get him right, man. I hate to see him struggling. 1st and 10 for the Osceola Seminoles here, deep in Colt territory. Reset the shot clock. And we got 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. 11 seconds. 6-6.
See, it's really the first time this year that we've played a team that just airs it out almost every play. And he does a good job. Big, strong young man, MJ Washington, that if you clear that area to cover the passes, if he breaks that line of scrimmage, man, he can take it to the house.
Yeah,
so they're going to let this clock run out. At the end of the first quarter, we're tied at 6 here at Cortez.
Yeah, we talked about that today, that we've been playing so many run-heavy teams and big backs, and Osceola likes to – last week I think they threw it a lot. I mean, I think Dan said they only ran the ball like 10 times.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a different look for the Colt defense this week after seeing all these running teams. So it takes a little bit of adjustment for sure.
Yeah, and probably most of those were MJ taking off on when it wasn't a called run. It was a called pass play, and he just scrambled.
They're just going to try to outrun you and outmaneuver you, and with that arm that